What up, world? It's your boy Vic XL. This is Riding Dirty News and Views. Let's talk about it. All right. I always tell you guys I don't really like talking about death on this channel, but it seems like in the hip hop community, when reporting the news, you have no choice because it seems as if someone is always dying. I'm sad to announce and report Chicago rapper FBG Duck has been reportedly shot and killed. He was 26 years old. All right. Duck, born Carlton Weekly, was a member of Chicago's Flyboy gang. He had been dropping music for nearly 10 years. Matter of fact, the list of his releases are as following. He released his first project in 2014. It was entitled Look at Me. Then he later went on to release a two-part series called How I'm Coming. Part 1 was 2016. Part 2 was 2017. And then he came back in 2018 with Look at Me Part 2. During an interview with DJ Vlad, Duck mentioned that I'm not this tough guy that the world perceives me to be. Matter of fact, I'm very quiet. I'm loyal. I'm humble. I like to crack jokes, and I'm just an all-around good person. I'm just not the person that my image portrays. I'm completely different. Duck just really wanted to do his best when it comes to music, get himself known, get his message out there. And he said his biggest fear was being broke. He wanted to be like Jay-Z, or he wanted to be like Diddy and be able to provide opportunities for people in his community and his family. All right, so I'm sad to report yesterday, Tuesday, around 2:35 p.m., actually around 4:35 p.m., on the 100 block of East Oak Street in the Chicago area, 3 individuals were shopping. Some type of altercation between the individuals and some other individuals occurred. Later, 2 cars pulled up. 4 people hopped out the 2 cars, 2 respectively, and opened fire on Duck and his party. All right, Duck was struck and taken to the Northwestern Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. A female, 26-year-old African-American, was also struck, and a 36-year-old African-American male was struck, both receiving non-life-threatening injuries. All I can say about this situation is rest in peace to FBG Duck. A life taken too soon. He was only 26 years old. Our condolences to his family, his fans, his friends, and everyone who are just trying to make it through this tough time dealing with his death. All right. On a little lighter news, all right, something a little more upbeat and a little more happier. All right, Juelz Santana, that's right, Harlem rapper Juelz Santana has officially been released from prison. That's right. No more free Juelz, because Juelz is free. All right, today, Juelz, born LeRon James, was officially released from Petersburg Medium FCI Federal Prison in Hopewell, Virginia. After serving over a year on 2 federal gun charges, a rep of Santana actually confirmed the news, stating that he had been released. All right. Now, for those who don't know, while Juelz Santana was in jail, on March 9, 2018, the diplomat rapper was accused of fleeing security screening area in Newark Liberty International Airport. After TSI agents discovered a gun in his bag, he reportedly fled the scene as he was attempting to board a flight. All right. When Santana fled the airport, he left behind his bag. And according to documents, when the bag was searched, a 38 caliber Derringer handgun was found, as well as rounds of 38 caliber ammunition. It was also reported that in his bag there was 8 Oxycontin pills as well. All right. The rapper later turned himself in to Port Authority Newark Airport Police. So, with all this happening, once he went to court, he was charged with 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felony and 2 counts of carrying a weapon on an aircraft. All right. At that time, he faced 20 years in prison. That's right, 20 years in prison. But he was able to plead down or come up with a plea deal which carried only 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felony and 1 count of carrying a weapon on an aircraft, so this allowed to his time being shortened. Now, fortunately for Juelz, he was able to remain on house arrest until he had to be sentenced in March, and that allowed him to film the latest season of Love and Hip Hop New York, which a lot of us did see. All right, now that he's out, Juelz has officially taken to Instagram and proclaimed his freedom and said, God is good, Santana's free, I'm back, and Santana's home. Juelz, stay out of trouble. Welcome back to the streets, and man, hopefully everything works out in a great way for Juelz Santana. Hopefully we'll get a project really, really soon. Maybe we'll get that Can't Feel My Face, Juelz Santana, Lil Wayne. I don't know. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. All right, a little more hip-hop news. All right, now y'all might be listening to the airwaves, and y'all might be hearing this artist with Lil Baby. Well, his name is 42 Dugg. That's right, 42 Dugg out of Detroit, Michigan, who is currently signed to Lil Baby's brand new label. All right, well, guess what? 42 Dugg has officially been arrested outside of his hometown of Detroit. All right, according to TMZ reports, actually this morning, Dugg-born Dion Hayes was arrested on Monday. So the report came out Wednesday, but he was actually arrested on Monday after allegedly evading police in Oakland City County, Michigan, a suburb outside of Detroit, nearly 2 months ago. So they got him bammed up on some old charges. All right, Oakland County Police Chief's Assistant Prosecutor Paul Walton tells that police attempted to pull Dugg over in a 2020 Chevy Tahoe back on June 5th. And although the SUV was initially pulled over, the driver, unidentified at the time, fled the scene when officers approached the vehicle. All right. The police later ran the SUV's license plate and discovered it was a rental from Hertz, and it was under the name of a local promoter who worked with 42 Dugg, or 42 Dugg was a client of the promoter. All right. Detective reviewed surveillance footage from the day of the incident and found the 25-year-old rapper was actually driving the vehicle. Dugg was arrested and booked at the Oakland County Jail for fleeing a police officer, a third-degree felony. All right? The unpaid rapper posted a $20,000 bond and was released from custody actually yesterday, August 4th. All right? However, the conditions of Dugg's release are unknown. He will be forced to wear an ankle monitor until sentencing a court. All right? Now, he faces possibly 5 years in prison, a $1,000 fine, and suspended license for a year if convicted. All right? He's scheduled to actually appear in court next week. So, let's hope and pray that this little mishap doesn't slow down the momentum of 42 Dugg, because he's definitely putting on for Detroit. He's definitely doing his thing when it comes to that latest single, I'm Paid, featuring Lil Baby. All right, last little bit of news I got for you guys. All right, y'all know the Migos has definitely been all over the news during the pandemic. They basically have been saying that their record label has been taking money from them. They haven't been properly paid. They've been all over the media. All right, but guess what? It appears that the least outspoken member of the Migos, Takeoff, has been hit with a lawsuit. That's right. Takeoff of the Migos is being hit with a lawsuit and some serious claims. All right, and these claims claim that he allegedly raped a female at a party in Los Angeles in June. According to reports obtained by TMZ on Wednesday, August 5th, a woman filed a lawsuit under an anonymous name, the name being Jane Doe. She accused Takeoff, born, I can never say Takeoff's name. His name is Kershnik Kyrie Ball. Kershnik Kyrie Ball basically raped her around 2:30 a.m. in a bedroom at the home where the party was supposed to be being held on June 22nd. The unidentified woman was reportedly in the bedroom of DJ Durrell, the person who actually invited her to the event. Well, it appears that Takeoff had been staring at her all night. He even offered her some weed, not wings, some weed, which she declined. But she says his stares made her uncomfortable. At some point in time, she headed upstairs with DJ Darrell. As she was heading upstairs with DJ Darrell, Takeoff was heading downstairs. She said DJ Darrell and Takeoff had some words. An argument ensued, and DJ Darrell actually instructed her to go upstairs as they basically calmed things down. Well, it appears after she went upstairs, Takeoff entered the room, which the door was closed. He entered the room. He started to touch her breast. He touched her buttocks. She claimed she refused his sexual advances. Then at that point, Takeoff flipped her over, pulled down her clothing, and allegedly raped her from behind. She says when he finished, he basically politely exited the room. All right, now, the woman reportedly went to seek medical attention later that day, and the hospital staff observed evidence of forceful rape. She also claims the hospital staff noticed the LA Police Department, notified the LA Police Department. However, a rep from the LAPD has not responded to the allegations. All right. According to the lawsuit filed against Takeoff, Takeoff has 30 days to respond. The woman's attorney, Naima Romani, basically tells XXL this afternoon, my hopes in filing this lawsuit, it will encourage witnesses to step forward. I know someone definitely seen what transpired the night of the incident, and we're just hoping that with us filing this lawsuit, some people will come forth and tell the truth and speak on the incident. Even though this incident happened a month and a half ago, hopefully witnesses will come forward. At this time, no arrest has been made and no charges have been filed, but we're hoping witnesses will manifest. All right? All I can say is this. I don't know if this occurred. This is all alleged, but she did file a lawsuit, and she obviously did seek medical attention. So I won't pass any form of judgment until I see these records of her visiting the hospital. And I want to hear from DJ Darrell as well. All right? So we're going to keep you guys posted as this thing unfold. And, man, it's your boy PXL. This is Riding Dirty News and Reviews. Y'all smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment. And we'll be back sooner, not later. All right? Peace.